Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
It's a cold December evening in Chongqing a little bit.
Yeah, welcome to join our live stream. Yeah, as we preview
Oh no,
gold. Sorry
sorry
for
about that.
the
Technical problems.
thing. Sorry. Yeah,
Hope
I'm
it'll stay.
Xiao. I'm Xiao, and this is Mikhail. As we said, like in our the preview of the live stream, that we're gonna show you a tour about Chongqing's most iconic, most iconic places
Yes.
for night view here. We start from that is Yangtze River behind us.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Already at one of the most sort of well-known spots in the city. Hope this will stay up. There we go.
yeah. So we will start from this bank, like north part of the bank, and we will go over the bridge behind us and across the Yangtze River, and then arrive the Hongyadong Cave over behind us, the shining
Yes.
part, most shining part here. So this is one of the routes that you can enjoy the night view of the rivers and banks the most. So we will go around this road, and to hope you will like the tour with us all. And meanwhile, Mikhail will also show you some very nice photos he used to take at about Chongqing's night views.
Yes. Some of the photos are actually from other photographers who are very active on Instagram photographing
Oh,
the
yeah.
city. There is one of my photos in there as well at the very end. But one of the reasons why we decided to do this is partly because we want to show how beautiful Chongqing is at night. But there is also this computer game that has been released recently called Cyberpunk, which we thought was which we thought was very fitting because Chongqing has this reputation of being a bit of a cyberpunk city, with all the lights and all the colors and stuff going on at night. So we wanted to try and show that and try and contrast that with photos that also show that side of Chongqing.
Yeah.
So we are going to switch the camera to the front-facing view.
Yeah,
right
so
now,
you
you're just looking
can
at us.
see the view with us as we walk along the route.
Yes. So we're just going to switch that to the back. There we go.
Yeah.
So this is where we're starting. So we're standing on, where are we standing?
Yeah, we're standing Jiangbeizhui's north bank of the Yangtze River.
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, we will go across the bridge, which is quite shining over there,
Yeah.
right?
So the bridge is this one.
Yeah, we go over there and get close to the Hongyadong Cave, which is in the
Yes.
Yuzhong district, where like the most people is really, really impressed by the night of the architecture put on.
Yes. So let's get going. Start
Well,
walking
there
in
is
the direction.
yeah, this metro going through
Not
the.
sure if you can actually see it on the screen. The metro is coming right here and is riding on the lower part of the bridge. We can see it. I'm not sure the camera picks it up well enough.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Hongya Cave right there, the World Financial Center over there. And then as we pan to the left, we've got Raffles City. And further over to the left, you can barely see it now. It's covered by the bridges.
Yeah,
Grand Theater.
but that view will be seen like when we walk on the.
We'll show that later.
Oh, we're on the bridge. Yes.
So let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, it's kind of chill.
It's a little chill today.
Yeah.
We're not gonna lie.
But it's quite, as today it's not that cloudy, so you can see the light quite well.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
There's an airplane up here. Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry.
Sorry. The stabilizer is a little temperamental today.
Yeah,
for some reason.
So any one of you watching the live stream in front of the screen, just if you get any question and any places that you want us to show you, just like text,
throw them in the
comments. Yeah, we will reply.
Be able to bring them up and answer them.
Yeah, exactly. So Chongqing Chongqing is one of the largest metropolis in China, right? As we work, and we are working in downtown of Chongqing now. And this area around Yuzhong district, that it has the most amazing night views, and very impressed night views, like very, very well known across China.
Yes.
If you visit Chongqing, then take a night tour. That is a must.
Oh yeah, there's so much to see. Like Chongqing is beautiful during the day. It's just something else during the night. And Chongqing is often contrasted with other major cities that you can compare the skylines with. One of them is Hong Kong. New York comes to mind a couple of times. Lots of cities that have very interesting skylines. Chongqing is definitely one of them.
Yeah, because the night view, why it's amazing? Because the cities has a very wavy terrain first of all, so that make this city looks has different layers, and all these beautiful skylines at night will put on the bank of the rivers will put on very impressive lights show. Let's say, so this thing, well, it comes out is just amazing as what we now will observe.
Yes.
Well,
I have a question, Xiao.
yes.
One thing is what we're looking at here, but if I turn around, there is a fancy-looking building here behind me with some very interesting blue and orange colors. Is
Which
that
one?
a museum?
Oh, you mean that one, right?
Yes.
That one. That is a museum. That is a technology museum, as I know.
That's cool.
Like Science and Technology
Science
Museum.
Technology Museum.
Yeah, it's closed now, but I think it's a very good place to check out and interesting
Just realized with its very blue and sort of orangey colors, and the phone doesn't expose for it very well. It's a very cool, like very cyberpunk building.
Yeah, by the riverside especially.
Yes, many of the buildings here are actually very elaborately designed.
Oh, this is Lost Bank, on the Lost Bank from where we just starts, right?
Yes.
The buildings
so
are very modern.
But this whole district is also fairly new, isn't it? This new financial district is
financial
a new addition
center.
to the city.
Many like financial corporations.
And then, of course,
here.
Chongqing is famous for lots and lots of bridges. Outside of the one we're walking on, there are literally thousands of bridges in Chongqing.
That's true. That's true. Chongqing is also called the city of bridges because you know, like the two, like Yangtze River flows through the city, right?
Yes.
So at older now is of course we have a lot of bridges. At older times, just people, you know, if they want to come from this side to another side, just take a cruise.
Yeah.
That's popular. But bridges, that's why bridges later got very well developed in city because it's a very huge demand.
Yeah,
to make everything
necessity because it's just not feasible having to
make people's life more convenient. And even, you know, like in the future, we will, if we get chance, we will show our audience the cableway as well, right?
Yes.
Like people cross the river by
live streaming on the cableway.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. That's definitely a good idea.
Yeah. So now we are working on the bridge. It's called the Qiansimen Bridge. It's connected the north bank of Chongqing with the Yuzhong District Bank 1. Yeah. It's like actually it's multifunctional, right, Mikhail?
Yeah.
It's like.
So not only can you walk across it, obviously you can drive across it, and then of course you have the subway running on the lower half of the bridge. We're not even actually on the bridge as such yet. We're just on like the ramp coming up to it.
Climbing it, like Cindy.
I'm just gonna hold the phone out over the railing here and hope we don't drop it live. So Hongye Cave is down there, and there aren't many of them today, but usually you'll have boats sort of sailing on the river, coming under here and then sailing back over. That'll show you what the city looks like.
Oh, you mean from the Two Rivers cruise, right?
Cruise, yeah.
We will see. We will show our audience later. We'll show you later because from time to time there are like cruise passing by the rivers here.
We did see some earlier.
Yeah.
So we know they are active. So, got one of our first comments from one of our friends here. Says, "Keep safe. We always keep safe."
Yeah, thankfully, it's always safe. Yeah.
We're always safe. Thankfully, there aren't that many people out at the moment, so we don't have to worry too much. It's just cold. But thank you for your concern. Just see Raffles City over here.
Yeah, but this is not the front side of Raffles City.
We're looking at it from the side.
Yeah, it's better actually. It looks much better from the front. Yeah, now it's like just the side is not that much light on. That is the first horizontal skyscrapers, I see.
Yeah. Have you been up there, Xiao?
Yeah, I've been there. It's like what's the floor? It's like 40, 50 or something. Like more than that floors. I don't remember. It's quite hard. There, people maybe cannot see very clearly. There is a horizontal one just close to the top. Yes. Horizontal skyscraper lie there.
And it's just showing up over the ridges here, the Grand Theater, with its massive LED displays.
Oh yeah.
We'll get a closer look at that in a second. But for now, let's just cross the bridge. Oh, other people.
And you know, like during holidays or weekends, there are many people to come, even like visitors and tourists to come across this bridge because it's one of the best part to observe the night view.
Yes.
Now it's like working days.
It's also an avid photography spot.
Yes.
So we're not the only ones up here enjoying the view for various different reasons.
Oh, this is Jialing River. By the way, Jialing River, Yangtze River is that side because under Raffles City, Mikhail, can you show her? Under Raffles City is Taotianmen Dock.
Yes.
It's a dock. At that point, like two rivers, Yangtze River and Jialing River joined together there. The river beneath us is Jialing River.
Jialing River.
Yeah.
One of the main contributaries.
Wow. It's like a lot of water levels now. It's quite rushed,
There is a certain stream to it, but it's mostly just so you can't see all the other bridges downstream from here. But there are several bridges that just run all along here. And then one of the reasons why we wanted to do this tour was also just to show some of these areas and then get a chance to show that cyberpunk feeling and some of the photos that have been taken. Actually, let me start by picking one photo that we have of Hongya Cave.
Oh, Hongya Cave is just the
So that's what's down here. Now I know this photo is coming up. This is a photo from an Instagram account called iChongqing. So this is just a photo that I picked off of Instagram to show on the channel here tonight. This photo is taken down from the road, looking up at Hongya Cave. Let me just take this off again. So it's taken from down here on the road, looking up at the whole thing. One of many very famous sort of photos that get taken a lot because people love photographing Hongya Cave. Yeah. Not only is it one of the biggest tourist attractions in the city, but it's also just one of the most photographed areas.
And also iconic place. Today, actually, I think the first floor, some part, very front part is under renovation still. Yes. I think they're preparing for a very beautiful night show. Night show, spring festival or New Year at least. Yeah. So now I think they're under renovation at the very front, but still from the back you can still feel like the kind of shining.
Yeah, we'll get even closer to that as we walk across the bridge and get a little bit closer. It'll look amazing. It looks even better when the whole thing is lit up. But yeah, Hongya Cave is always beautiful. I will say that. Whew, how are you feeling about the cold?
It's better walking and warm up. Like it's better. Yeah. Because you just showed our audience the Hongya Cave's closer picture that you took before. Oh no, like some
that one wasn't mine, but
Instagram.
A very good Instagram
photographer took that. And can you show us more? Like this nice, very beautiful pictures that
there is another taken photo that is taken not at the same area, but this is taken across the river. Actually, it's taken from over here near where the Grand Theater is, down along the river.
Yeah, because different point that you stand, the city will just show you a different, really impressive view.
Some spots that are better than others. Let me put that up on the screen here and make sure we get.
Oh yeah, that is from that. The angle is under from this bridge, I think. Yeah.
This photo is taken from what I'm guessing is Nanbing Road. I've taken a photo very similar to this. It's from Nanbing Road or it's from near the Grand Theater. Very cyberpunk feelings. And so, of course, all the photos we're showing here today are very cyberpunk feeling with the blues and the reds and these very high contrasty colors. But you can also see Hongya Cave at the bottom. The bridge we're walking on actually running across the building or across the frame. And then you have the World Financial Center in the background.
Yeah, nice photos.
This is very much also just the kind of photos that I like to take.
That's why Chongqing is like become like online celebrity even on Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's like Chongqing has its own personality almost. There are just so many things to photograph, so many things to see. And you can walk away from here with amazing pictures. I spend hours upon hours
to photograph,
walking around here and taking pictures. Yeah.
Nice. Heaven for photographers,
I actually haven't been out photographing like this for a while. I should do it more. So we're just now coming up on the bridge itself. Normally this whole thing is lit up constantly. Today it's a little bit darker than usual. But this, of course, still a very iconic design of Chongqing as well. It is like you go to China, you have to go to the Great Wall and all that stuff. If you go to Chongqing, you definitely have to try hot, go to Hongya Cave. And if your photos don't have this bridge in it, you haven't photographed them very well.
Yeah. And what actually like the night view here in Chongqing is it's usually you observe it's about the two rivers and four banks.
Yes.
Two rivers are the rivers below our feet, that is Jianing River, and there's another river on the other side of the Raffles City, that's Yangtze River. So
there.
four banks along the two rivers got really, really cool night views, like light show at night even, right? And
yeah, and you can see, like you said, it's not just the two rivers, but it's the four banks that encompass the two rivers. So on every single shoreline, there is something to see. And you can stand just about at any place and look the other way. Now, you can't see it very clearly from here because we're far away. However, under the bridge over here, right about where my finger is also a very popular street where you can go in the evening, which is on Beibin Road, that also has shopping malls and cafes.
Oh, cafes, bars, and yeah.
Here, along the left side of the river from here, you have subway line number 2 running along the shoreline all the way down here along the river. And especially in the evenings here, you're also treated to one of the most spectacular evening views of the city for the price of a subway ticket.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's quite smart actually. If you just do a subway, take a subway as like normal transportation, you can observe the whole night view as a perfect angle as well. Yeah. And also, if you got more time, like really find a cafe and find some like bars along the riverside, just to have a nice evening here.
You can get some really, really, really great views. Yeah. And there are lots of restaurants, like you said, bars, other hangout places that are located high up. Some of them are in hotel buildings. Some of them are in the taller office buildings. They offer an amazing view at night as well as during the day.
Yeah, and also we just check this one. There's World Financial Center, let's say WFC. On the top, there's observation deck. It's like 73rd floor.
Yes.
It's really tall. It's like 340 and some meters tall there. And you have really good view if you stand there, have the whole city.
Oh, the bridge is vibrating when the subway runs under.
And the subway runs under you.
It's literally right under your feet.
Do we get any? Yeah, thanks for our audience. Like comments.
Got a couple of comments coming in. Very nice. Yes, this is very nice. It's actually one of my favorite things about living in Chongqing is just being able to walk out across the bridges or along the shorelines to find these kinds of views.
It's vibrant.
It's very vibrant. Here from Donald Games says, a beautiful place. Yes, absolutely a beautiful place. Look during the day as well, absolutely. But for me as a photographer, definitely the nights is when it shines for me. Yeah. What is your favorite view in the city, Xiao?
In the city, right? Yeah. I think it's has to be here. Really. Yeah. It has to be here. I have like different. I view this night view from different angles.
Right.
One is like from where we walk, right?
Yeah.
From the bridge, and then it's also possible to enjoy the view on a cruise.
Yes.
Like, do we have cruise here? Not yet.
No.
Yeah, we will show you later when there's cruise.
So, yeah. You can barely make out the bright colors through the railings down here. Those down there are the cruise ships that sail.
Oh yeah, over there. I also tried the cruise, the angle for the cruise to enjoy the night view. It's awesome, really. I love that angle. It's like it takes you through a waterway to enjoy the magnificence of the city here.
Yeah.
And also,
it is a very unique angle because you always see it from sort of walking on the roads or walking sort of straight.
Yeah.
But from the boat, you're sort of lower a little bit, looking up at it.
Yeah, and the skylines and the lights put on is like so amazing. And it's just see this cruise. This cruise is so popular. Many tourists come here will not going without trying this cruise.
It's again one of the musts.
Try.
And if you like the scenic view, and if you like just big cities and how they look in general, this is definitely something you have to try.
Yeah, beautiful sky, nice. And also, okay. It's not only that here we are in the scenic area, right, to observe the night view. Of course, you can, if you got more time, you can go to the mountains.
Yes.
To really to see the whole peninsula's night view.
Yes. You can't see it from here; it's covered behind the buildings. But in that direction, towards South Mountain, I guess you could call it, there is a lookout post called iChongqing. One tree.
One tree outlook point. Yeah.
So it's an outlook point that was put there specifically for the purpose of sort of enjoying the night view And it is a little bit. It's not so easy to get up to because it's a mountain road all the way up.
Yeah, need to take a taxi or something or
Yes.
drive like that. But it's also worth going. It's like you look at the whole peninsula. Oh, we are in the middle of the peninsula or something like
Yes.
the river, so it's not easy to see the overall. But
Yeah, it's hard to appreciate everything from this one location. But when you get up and you get sort of a bird's eye view of everything, it just a whole new perspective. But also, Hongya Cave just gets more and more beautiful as you get closer.
Closer, yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago when my parents visited, and we took them on an evening walk across here. It was in October, I think, right after the national holiday. And my parents still talk about it to this day.
Now, right?
The view that
Wow,
they saw
that's
from up
awesome. When, especially when there's occasions like festivals, like
Yes.
that coming, this gonna be even more gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't this bridge actually the one that they
Oh,
closed
we can
down?
point there. That's so nice. It's mist. It's a mist. Like
I'm too slow.
yeah. It's like the LED screen there just display just very exact the night view here.
Yes. So the Grand Theater has these massive LED panels on the entire outer shell that are constantly showing different icons. Right now it's the Chinese flag wavering, but they also have scenes of the night view.
And sometimes they play
sometimes performances.
some performances of movies. Sometimes
Movies
you know,
even, yeah, they use it, and you can just the bright colors in the background here and here. That is the Chao Chen Bridge. That sits a little bit further downriver. You can just see the blue here running across.
It's another
From there,
beautiful
you also
bridge.
get a really good view of especially Raffle City and Nanbing Road, which is down here behind it. I'm hoping this Grand Theater will change. There we go. This is more of an artistic presentation.
I think next time, if you like this kind of live stream of the scenic area, we can change another point to show this night view.
There are so many points to choose. Now we can't show Raffle in its full glory because it really does look better from the front. But let me just show you a photo that has been widely circulated on Instagram. That is from a photographer whom I believe is a local.
That's supposed to be the front look of the Raffles City, but now we're at the side of it.
We're at the side of it, so it doesn't look quite the same. This is by an Instagram account called A Beast Inside. I'm not sure if he's a local to Chongqing or Chengdu, but he definitely takes a lot of photos in both cities, and his photos are spectacular. I consider myself a reasonable photographer by any means. His photos are absolutely amazing. This photo was also just taken right at the right time when the lights have come on, but the sky still isn't too dark.
Yeah, that's the horizontal skyscrapers we talk about. You can
see the horizontal skyscraper on there, yeah. So beautiful, beautiful photos. Say what you will about the Raffle City. I know not everyone agrees with its design and how it mixes with the city. I like it. I like photographing it. I think it looks great. There is another place that I really like going to, and you can barely see it from here. Let me see.
Which part?
Over here this way. It is hidden behind the buildings. If you were higher up, you would have been able to see it. But Xiao, you know what I'm talking about. Hong'an Temple Park, which would be over here behind these buildings.
Oh, that's another, it's a park.
Yes.
And the attractive thing about the park is the pagoda inside.
It's a big pagoda that's just located at the top of the park.
It also was like one of the most photographed places.
Absolutely. And I can't believe I lived in Chongqing for 6 years before I went to see it for the first time
myself.
Really?
I got surprised by that.
I got very surprised. I loved it. Let me just show you, again, cyberpunk feel photos. You can photograph this place in any way you want. But here is a photo from Hong'an Temple Park. Photo by an account called PHPHPH.7.
Nice, but
this temple...
photo is nice.
This is a really nice photo.
When you see the temple in person, it's really as the same or even beyond.
There's a lot to be said about nice photos and then seeing something with your own eyes. And this photo is beautiful. I love it. I chose to put it on here because I think it's a great photo. But definitely, the temple is so much prettier when you see it in person. It's an absolutely beautiful piece of architecture. It's new too, isn't it?
It's also
more recently, or it's been restored.
And restored, exactly. That's a kind of
beautiful
stunning part of the park when people visit.
And not only is the temple at the top nice to look at, but the whole park.
Oh, this bridge here, because you used to take a picture of here, I remember.
Oh, I've taken lots of photos. My photos are like that.
Like this
Maybe
bridge.
without the street lights. It is a very unique design, something I've never seen before. They're actually building more bridges with a similar design to this, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Down this way, a little bit further down the river, they're building another bridge that has a similar design to this one.
Yeah.
It's been under construction for a little while. But it's an interesting color choice because it's such, like the bridge itself is gray, but then these cables that sort of hold the bridge in place have this very bright reddish orange color. And so does the bridge. Actually, under the part that we're standing on has that same orange color that you can see on the wires hanging here, perfectly complementing the reddish color coming off of Hongye Cave. And then we can't see it from our point right now, but behind Hongye Cave, up behind here, is the Performance Arts Center. Mm-hmm. The big red sort of sculptures.
Yeah. That is artistic center.
Yes. The Guocheng Art Center, is that what it's called?
Guotai.
Guotai, yes. Guotai, sorry. Another very interesting piece of architecture that when I saw it the first time, I had no idea what it was. I liked it. Thought it was perfect for my photos, but I couldn't really decide what it was.
What it was, right?
Yeah.
It's like some exhibitions, art exhibitions took place inside, and sometimes some performances also took place inside. Well, we're close to the Hongya.
We're getting really close to Hongya. I'm just going to lean out over the side again.
Watch out.
Without the bridge in the view here. You can see the lights on the bridge here too. But Hongye Cave just sitting there on the waterfront. I'm surprised none of the boats have made it down here yet.
Before we started our live stream, I saw a couple of them here.
Right before we started. Yeah. And now they're just all gone. Where did you go?
That side, on the Raffles.
I'm sure they will show up later. They must.
So Hongya Cave is kind of like a very traditional wooden architecture in Chongqing.
Yes.
It's called Diaojiaolou. That is like very traditional Chongqing ones because Chongqing has many mountains, much mountains, and this kind of wooden architecture traditionally and in old times was built next to mountain, next to hill.
Yes.
Like that. So this is like a very well preserved old wooden architecture, and then people just renovate it and developed it into a kind of like a commercial place. Also, they are selling things like local products, specialties inside, and there are some cafes and some shops inside. And because the light put on is so nice, and it's now it's become like very like well-known online celebrity even in China, like TikTok and on Instagram. As this place.
We have a friend here, Catherine, asking, "Are you guys walking on a bridge?" Yes, that is exactly where we're walking.
We're on the bridge.
We're also out along with the traffic, and we have the cars around us. I always get the names of these bridges confused. She's also asking, what is the name of the bridge that we're on? Qiansimen Bridge,
yes,
right?
Qiansimen Bridge.
So there's another bridge that looks very similar to this, that is directly across from here on the other side of the island. Just a straight shot from here that goes towards Nanan
South
district.
Bank.
Yes.
It's like South Bank.
So the name of the bridge is Qiansimen Bridge. The other bridge on the other side is called Dongshuimen.
Yeah.
I might be butchering the Chinese. I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly.
You say it correctly. Don't worry. Because for those who like the Japanese cartoons, comic books, there is a Japanese cartoon called Spirit Away.
Spirited Away, yeah.
Yeah, Spirit Away. And in that story, there is like a building, right? Like
there's a very
shining.
specific scene in that movie, isn't it?
Yes, that's what many visitors.
By these buildings.
That's also many visitors come here and think this area, these wooden buildings.
Yes.
Hongya Cave is really like the one in that story.
Yeah. And the more you look at it, I guess the more you can see it. If you're familiar with that, the anime, I guess it is.
Yeah,
or the cartoon, and you've seen it, you probably recognize this place from here because it's very heavily influenced.
Yeah. All the metro is just going through. It's like already passed. Yeah, you just mentioned, right?
It's just passed. But look! There's one of the tour boats.
Do you want to get out and try?
This is the second one we've seen so far. But you get a really, really, really good view of the city from down here on these boats.
Yeah, this cruise is like, they are part of the scenery. And on the boat, you can have a very...
then experience the scenery as well.
Yeah.
And especially during the night. And like we said before, just because you get a different angle looking at many of these things, you sail directly under the bridge we're standing on. You get to see many of these attractions without anything blocking your way because you're just looking at them directly from the river.
That's one of the privileges that you can have when you take the tour on the boat.
My only regret the last time I was on one of these boats was not being able to tell the boat to stop for long enough for me to take, 150
you
more
need
photos.
To talk to the who drive the ship.
Yeah, so I was like setting up my camera, waiting for the perfect moment when you're exactly under the bridge. And then I took 50 photos in maybe 2 seconds.
Like they say, one extra information, because the Raffles City is above the Chongqing Dock.
Yes.
And Chongqing Dock is also where you get the Three Gorges cruise.
Yes.
That is exactly the place under the Raffles City, place.
You can just see the lights that run along the docks here. It's a little hard to see from this side of the bridge.
Yeah, that's where tourists start their Three Gorges tour. They just sail through the Yangtze River and across the Three Gorges and enjoy the tour.
Yeah. You and I have both done one of these cruises.
Yeah,
what was your experience of your Three Gorges cruise?
It's like last November. It's amazing. When you see the gorges like along you, it's magnificent. You are awed by the nature. Really.
Yeah, it's again one of those things. I saw photos of the Three Gorges before I went on my cruise, and it looked fine. The photos didn't really inspire much in me, to be honest. But then I went on the cruise myself and saw them and sailed through them. Got to walk on them. We went back to the Chongqing Gorge in June with some YouTubers who joined us and got to go to the peak of the Three Gorges, which was absolutely amazing.
Amazing. And you really want to know more about what we are talking about, actually you can go to our YouTube channel, right? iChongqing YouTube channel to check out our series programs like the travel guide or culture cafe that we have many of the tours recorded.
Yes.
And now it became the series on our YouTube channel.
And speaking of the travel guide and culture cafes, we are actually, there's another boat.
Nice. I want to get on one. Do
you think we could just jump?
You can try.
Let's not.
See that you can have also tea or food on the sightseeing cruise. It takes 1 hour usually, 1 hour.
About 1 hour, to complete the tour. Got sister boat over here, coming the other way. So if you just want to enjoy the cruise and sort of sit, they have of course indoor areas where you can stay inside and stay warm. But if you want the best photos, you will need to go to the top deck and brave the cold a little bit.
Yeah, but it's definitely worth it.
It's absolutely worth it. So speaking of our travel guides and our culture cafe episodes, we are in the process of planning what we want to go to and record next year. And so if you have any suggestions, any places you want us to explore in Chongqing.
What kind of places even?
What kind of places? Is there anything about Chongqing's history or culture you want us to talk more about?
Or nature view.
Nature, night view, scenery, anything more you want to know about Chongqing, let us know in the comments down below on this video or any Facebook page, or Twitter or Instagram. Just find us on social media. Let us know what you would like to know more about, and we will do our best to bring you all the information, bring you all this information, because we enjoy sharing about Chongqing just as much as you enjoy watching it. We love it.
Well, yeah, because so we are close actually already.
Getting close to the edge of the bridge where the wall starts to come up. You can't really see much more. Again, Raffles over here. I guess for a future night view walk, we could either do Nanbing Road over here, or we could do Nanbing Road on the other side of the peninsula.
Then we can go, explore with you together at the Nanbing Road, and even the Hongya Cave inside. There's a lot of content inside the Hongya Cave. It looks beautiful up from afar, right outside, and but you can also explore
Definitely
into
also very beautiful from the
the
inside.
architectures. There's like a lot of local food, culture, crafts to say. Oh wow, there's like some
Professional stuff going on here.
professional. Oh yeah, like us, some
So
professional
we're
teams.
not the only ones working on here. One of the interesting things about Hongya Cave is a thing that I know that many of the YouTubers have mentioned, the fact that Hongya Cave is so steep on a slope that you can come in from down here.
Oh yeah.
Where'd my finger go? Here, where the road is.
You would think it's the first floor. Let's
And this is the
define
first
it
floor.
as first floor.
But you can take an elevator up along the side and actually end up at the top, and then you're out at street level again.
Yeah,
on
it's
another road
ninth
that
floor.
runs. Is it
It's
like 11th or 12th floor?
yeah, like you could two must be 11th floor. This other like what Barrett told us, the YouTuber Barrett. They're so amazed when they enter. They think it's first floor on the road there, down there, and then they get to the top, like 11th floor, and when they get out, wow, it's road
Still
again.
on the road, just on the other side.
Yeah, they are just like confused. What? Did I really take like a lift on?
Like, did I take a lift and not go anywhere?
Yeah. So that happened actually in Chongqing, many places. This is
not the only place. Yeah, there are lots of other buildings where you walk in from the road on one side, take the elevator up, just to walk out on the road on the other side, because it's built on steep hills and slopes like these.
Yeah, it's like in China, many call this city like a four-dimensional city.
Yes.
And the different layers. You got on the ground, you got road, cars there, and then higher you got like the station in the middle, and then higher you got a bridge for the cars again. This never end.
I'm not even sure 4D is enough. It's probably a 6D city.
How you describe it?
Right. Let me switch the camera back to our pretty faces. There we go. Hey,
yeah.
I had to take the phone off the stabilizer because it just kept doing weird stuff.
Sorry for that technical problem.
We're just hand holding it now.
Yeah.
But we're coming up on the point of the bridge where we can't walk much further because there's a wall coming up that's going to block the view, and then it's just tunnel. Not much to look at.
Yeah,
so we thought that this would be
the kind of
the natural ending
stuff for this live stream as well. Yeah, because I hope like you also enjoyed along the way with us. I actually, while we are working and take you for the live stream, we quite enjoy the view a lot, and I hope you like in front of the screen also enjoy the night view with us together.
Yeah. So this is, again, just one of many places where you can enjoy a really nice view in Chongqing.
Yes.
There are many other places to explore, and we're actually thinking about coming back sometime soon. I'll bring my camera, and we'll try and see if we can capture photos similar to the photos that we've seen. I do have one more photo I want to try and show. This is actually one of mine, and I don't want to clap myself on the shoulder too much, but this is one of the latest photos that I took.
Oh, yeah.
That includes the Grand Theater on the right and then has the front of Raffles. So if you are near Nanbing Road, this is the kind of view that you can see. Obviously, this photo is a long exposure, so it doesn't look exactly like this.
But
there is
so like this is a place you can get really great photos like this one.
Yes, definitely get really good photos. There's one more photo I want to show, just because I did prepare it, and that is from the Crystal Sky Bridge. Oh, didn't come on. Here we go.
Okay.
Now, this photo is also from that photographer who's called The Beast Inside. He takes amazing photos in Chongqing. I'm so jealous when I see photos like these. So this is actually taken from the side of that horizontal skyscraper that you can see up here behind us, where you can see the platform that you can walk on, the platform that is made of glass, where you can just look down and where you can see another great view of the entire city.
Yeah, you know, many photographers like play with the photos they take in Chongqing, and it reach really nice effect as well. It's not many places that they can get such a nice result.
Chongqing is one of the few cities that I have visited and lived in that has a night scene that is as lit up as this is. This many buildings with the rivers and the bridges and everything lit up like this. It is very, very special.
Like futuristic in some ways, the thing.
And I will never be tired of this view, not ever.
So hope like you enjoy the live stream with us tonight, and yeah, it's late. It's winter already. Keep warm, everybody. Keep warm.
Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Yeah,
And,
stay warm also. And we will meet you in our next live stream. And I hope you can, comment under our live streams or our videos. We will try our best to reply you and keep contact.
Yeah. Till next time. Bye bye.